The Illinois
That's
State
not reasonable. You shutting me down because he told you to. I'm just feeding the people that they called me and asked me for food. Riverdale asked me for food. That's all I did was come out here to get them food. That's it. You don't have jurisdiction. You don't have to squeeze.
You should. If you're threatening to arrest him, you should be able to answer that on record.
Man. Make up the truth. He's being cited.
Okay. So what part of the law is he cited? So it appears to us that you're just harassing this man who's trying to feed the homeless.
What else do you got?
Now, what is this world coming to, ladies and gentlemen, where you cannot feed the homeless without getting a citation? According to this tyrannical police chief from the Riverdale Police Department, that there is some kind of bogus city ordinance that you cannot feed the homeless. So, of course, he's going to come and bum rush the park with his intimidation tactics with his little goons and shuts down this whole food giveaway. No food for the homeless. Let them starve to death. Why don't you? It's sickening, and this video is going to boil your blood as much as it did mine's. Fantastic job by this bystander who decided to push record and catch this tyrant chief in action. I will leave this man's channel link in the description so you can show support as soon as you're done watching this and let him know that J. Cyril sent you. So this incident took place on February 28th, 2025. We'll see you in the comment section.
All right, well, I'm recording.
Oh, damn, we got it.
Okay, so I'm at Michael Earhart's event for, he had a free, like a food handout event in a park in Riverdale off of 138th, right by the train. And it looks like the police chief is coming. They threatened to arrest him, and they told him he couldn't be here. He'd need a permit, but Michael said he has a permit from the park district, so I'm not quite sure why Riverdale police are here. So it doesn't seem like anything crazy is going on. They're just giving out food.
This would be going to the unlicensed business. This don't talk that out there. You're not going to listen. You're not listening to me. You only got corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. The chief of police here in Riverdale doing what Jackson tell him to do. This is corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. We need the state's attorney to get involved and file charges. We need the state's attorney to come file charges.
How you license to give out food? License to give out food? License to give out
The state's attorney to get involved.
You're going to get yourself in trouble, man. Let me feed Riverdale, man. And let me go.
You're going to get cited.
I just want to feed them and let them go. I just want to feed them and let them go. I just want to feed them and let them go. I ain't trying to start nothing.
I'm not stopping
I
people
just
from
want to
breaking
feed them
law.
and let them want to go.
Cook County Sheriff.
You know, come on, man. I ain't that mess. Break the law.
Break the law.
We ain't breaking the law. You is. Because you in this park and you don't have jurisdiction. I got it. You know I got it. I really see when you call me, I wouldn't have got it. You don't have jurisdiction in this park. He get you in trouble, man. He getting you in trouble.
Several DUIs.
Don't waste your time.
I ain't trying to argue with you.
Yes, you are.
I never did, but you trying to get me in front of people and make me look
I
bad.
called you and asked you to do the proper thing.
Why would I have to do that though?
Then you don't have. You believe you don't have to. You don't have to.
I don't need
Mr. Earhart, we're done.
I don't need that permit.
Mr. Earhart, we're done.
Y'all don't do this.
You don't believe it? We're
You
done.
don't have this is separate. This is separate. I had to hurry up and call to get to know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't have
You telling me I
nothing
should
to
issue citations?
do with this. You don't have nothing to do with this park. It's right here. And you gonna get yourself in trouble. Come on, man. I'm finna show you.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
The Illinois
That's
State
not reasonable. You shutting me down because he told you to. I'm just feeding the people that they called me and asked me for food.
Why wouldn't you get it?
Riverdale asked me for food. That's all I did was come out here to get them food. That's it. You don't have jurisdiction.
You don't have to
squeeze.
So apparently, according to this man, this chief has no jurisdiction at this park. It just can't get any lower than this when it comes to these cops, especially this chief. It's mind-blowing and it's disgusting.
You don't have to speak your English. You don't.
You
I asked you why you didn't just get the permit like you was
screamed at me, man, when you pulled up.
We're done, Mr.
All
Hart.
I'm telling
Mr.
you
Hart,
is
we're done.
that's wrong.
Keep your
I
paper.
didn't
We're
come
done.
to start nothing.
We're done.
I just want to feed the people.
We're done.
That's it. And I'm leaving. But you don't run this park. You don't have no jurisdiction of the park at all. You can't do that in here. You can't. You can't. Well, we both gonna go to court. Right? Go on, right quick. Don't mess up with that. I'm trying to tell you. Now, I don't want no problems. I never caused Riverdale problems, ever. I never caused no problems. Because I can't believe you doing this to me, man. I think you did. The way you just pulled up with that car, it's on video. I ain't recording you.
People lined up over there where you lied and said you
I made a mistake.
Did you tell
gave
them
you
the
the wrong address.
Okay, well,
I gave
now
you
they have the right address.
I gave them, and they came here and got the food. They got the food and they leaving. They got the food and they leaving. I ain't trying to attack you. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not doing that.
Wow, 3 police cars, no, 4 police cars now. I don't see what the threat is.
For what?
You in fear now?
You know how many times I done fed people on the street?
I didn't ask you that.
You know how many times
I don't care.
I ain't got nothing to do with all this arguing that we're trying to come at people. I don't want to do that.
What are you talking about? What do you mean by coming?
They reached out.
Stop with the third world language. Let's speak English. Okay.
Then all of a sudden you come flying through here for what? It's okay.
Okay.
Write the citation.
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm not gonna attack your character. I never did that. I ain't did nothing but feed. When they came, I fed them and we cleaned up and we let them go on their way. I didn't do this to attack nobody. They knocked on my door 3 days ago. They knocked on my door and asked for food. They know I give out food. That's all I did. I just called a blessing yesterday and got the food. I'm a servant and I'm gone. I didn't say nothing out the way. Then you come flying through here like I killed somebody.
Now that is true, and I totally agree with this man. This chief rolled up on them to try to intimidate, and that's what they do best. This police chief is a POS, and he needs to be fired immediately. And his officers look just as bad as he does, if you ask me. All because these people were just trying to help and give away food. Yes, people, just trying to give away food to a few hungry people.
Could you specify what part of the Riverdale ordinance that he's violated? For the public record?
It'll be on the citation.
Because you gonna make it.
They all online. You can go look online. There's no ordinance that violates that.
You should, if you're threatening to arrest him, you should be able to answer that on record.
Man. Make up the truth. He's being cited.
Okay. So what part of the law is he
I have no
cited?
idea who you are. I have no reason to talk to you.
I'm with Chicago Southland Politics.
We pay his salary as resident.
Okay.
And you're a public official, so if you're going to threaten him, you should have a charge.
It's not a threat. You're lying. Stop lying. I said he's being cited.
Okay, for what? What's the citation
Is
for?
your name Michael Earhart? Is your name Michael Earhart? Because I'm addressing Michael Earhart.
It doesn't matter. You're a
Michael
public
Earhart has
official.
the right to privacy. You can ask Michael Earhart what he's cited for, because that's privacy.
You should be accountable.
You should know whatever the hell you really think you're talking about, because you're incorrect.
Mr. Earhart, did he cite an ordinance that you're violating? I haven't heard anything. So Mr. Earhart says no, that you have not cited, and he's fine with it. He's fine. You can tell us the ordinance. So it appears to us that you're just harassing this man who's trying to feed the homeless.
What us do you represent here?
We're talking about the public residents here that pay your bills, your taxes, your salary.
You pay it?
I do.
Do you pay it?
I do. I pay your salary.
Absolutely.
I pay everybody's salary out here.
Good.
I pay
I'm glad to
everybody's
see
salary.
that you're paying taxes. That's
I pay
that's a
my
new
taxes.
thing.
Yep.
I just came to cover the work, the community work he was doing, and I was shocked to see Riverdale police come in. That's why I'm asking. Do you normally do this to people that are trying to help people?
Young car. You're gonna try to interview me. At least identify yourself.
I don't have to tell you anything. You're a public
Goes both
official.
ways. I don't have to tell you anything.
Actually, you do because you're a public official.
Absolutely incorrect. I asked you to tell me who you are. You said no, so I don't have to tell you anything either.
Then you don't know the law. Is this how your police normally act?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We got a lawsuit against them.
This is crazy.
Residents got lawsuits against the police department.
I had no idea I would see this today. I was just coming to cover
But we
helping the
got
homeless.
murders that's unsolved.
Did you do it?
We got murders unsolved in this community. Murders
Are you providing me with
unsolved.
information about
Murders
murder?
unsolved.
You have knowledge
People
of the murder?
homes getting broken into, their garages.
Are you a witness? Are you the victim?
And this is what we have. We have all the police in Riverdale up here at the park.
Right. That's why I just want to know
Nobody's
the
on
charge.
the street patrolling our streets.
We're all going to stay here until these young folks leave. I know his address. I know his location, citation. If they don't get it before you leave, they'll be getting.
Well, it just seems like a lot of police for someone feeding the homeless.
Right.
That's all I didn't understand. That's all I was. That's why I was
He's up
asking.
here. Mike is up here serving, giving away food to the homeless people in Riverdale. And they come in the park district. He has his permit from the park district because we all know the park district is a separate governmental entity from the village of Riverdale. It has its own park district commissioners. The village do not govern the park district.
So just one more time for the
We're
record.
not having a discussion.
Okay, so you don't
Young
have
man, we're not having a discussion.
you don't want to share what the violation was.
Police. Have a good day,
Oh,
sir.
and he's walking
You've
forward.
interviewed.
Intimidation.
That's intimidation. He
That's
walked him in with his
intimidation.
camera. How's
That's
that intimidation?
intimidation. That is an
Mr. Smith,
intimidated
why don't you just
faction.
connect the dots?
Intimidation. Intimidation.
Keep connecting the dots.
Intimidation.
DLTTS, Mr. Smith. Keep
And
connecting.
here's one more lady that came
Intimidation.
for some food. So they're gonna help her. I was just wondering if if you had any public statement. Like I said, I was just so shocked coming to cover this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police cars and armed
What's
officers.
wonderful is you learn how to count the grammar school.
So no public statement, no anything.
I gave you my statement. Identify yourself. Who are you, sir?
As far as I know, I mean, Riverdale has some crime issues. Wouldn't your resources better be spent elsewhere than harassing people who are feeding
Anything in
people?
Riverdale, so do not try to debate or discuss what resources here are needed for, sir. Take your limited knowledge and your limited information to your own conclusion. The best you can do.
So no response. Okay.
You just got the response. You're not paying.
This is the chief of police that we have.
Oh, and he's the chief?
He's the chief of police.
Yes, sir. I'm
With
Chief
several
Chief
DUIs.
Willie Darkgreen.
Several
Chief of Police,
DUIs.
Riverdale Police Department.
Okay.
How's everybody
Several DUIs. I don't even know how he's acting as a police chief, driving the vehicle. DUI. He's a DUI king.
Well, I just, like I said, I just had questions because you are a public official and you're accountable to all
You
the
have no
taxpayers.
questions for me, sir. You have none. Why did you ask Mr. Smith about his behavior?
Because you're the chief of police.
I don't care what you think I am. I have nothing to say to you. I said Mr. Smith is the one that paid me. Ask
Well,
him about his behavior.
your salary is paid by all taxpayers, including me.
has.
So you are accountable to the
They paid me
public.
My first police job, they paid me when I was in the Marine Corps, and they pay me now. And they pay me very well. Thank you very much.
Right. So that's why I'm just wondering why you wouldn't answer
You're
to the
still
public.
asking questions that you're never going to get an answer to because you don't deserve one.
Ah. I, as a taxpayer, don't deserve any
What do you
answers.
pay
I believe he probably
Even
is
though
right
I
now.
pay, I
What do you
partly
pay
pay your.
You see, I also pay taxes. And I'm not asking you to do anything for me because I pay taxes.
You work for the public. I'm not a police chief in Riverdale.
And I have no idea who you are.
It doesn't matter who I am.
have
I'm the member of the public.
You're not a member of my
The
public.
same guy who's also running for Park District Commissioner.
Oh,
He's running for Park District Commissioner
Okay.
and want us to elect him, and he don't know how to talk to the residents of Riverdale.
So what do you guys think about this situation, and what do you think about this police chief? Drop it in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are. The full original video will also be pinned in the description, along with this man's channel link once again, so you can go show support, subscribe, and let him know that Jay Surreal sent you. We'll see you in the comment section, and definitely in the next video real soon. Everybody smash the thumbs up, and thanks for tuning back into the Jay Surreal channel.